Welcome back to another episode of We Are Excluded, the show where we cover everything Danhausen.
Everything. Danhausen experts.
Got my co-host here, Tom, the Rhodesian Feather. I'm Old Space Mountain, Isaac. Does that work? Is that going to be my nickname?
Nah, the heel.
The heel? I still think that's very unfair. Very, very unfair.
Yeah, The Simpsons, where it's like, you got the dud.
Yeah.
You got the heel.
I haven't even bagged anyone's hometown yet. You bagged America last week. So.
I did not. I just said I don't know some of their sayings.
Okay.
How do you feel?
I feel like a toys. Actually, should we have a beer to get through it?
I'm not mad at that idea. I feel like a schmuck.
I'll go get a beer. You tell them your favourite Danhausen moment.
All right, guys. I just want to start off with how good that display was. 2 weeks of the box, and I had absolutely no idea it was going to build to something so beautiful. I'm just such a passionate Danhausen fan. I'm so excited he's in the WWE.
I don't want to interrupt your favourite Danhausen moments, but
It is so hard to talk.
On your own?
On your own in an empty room.
Did you cry?
A little bit.
Alright, yeah, I'll open mine too. I'll have a sippy time.
To one heck of a chamber.
That beer's kind of flat, but wasn't the worst thing I've experienced today.
Tis a flat day.
I have watched a lot of old chambers recently. I think I mentioned that on our most recent episode, and yeah, that still wasn't the worst of what I've seen.
No.
I've got to stop believing rumours, because there was that rumour I seen somewhere, I can't remember where, that it was they wanted this year's chamber to be as headliney as last year's. I mean, it's going to be very headliney in the wrestling community, but I don't think it's going to be ESPN worthy.
No, I don't think so at all. Obviously, some really big key moments. Some really, really big lowlights as well, I think. I think it just didn't play out the way you or I wanted the card to go. There's people out there that would be absolutely stoked with how everything played out.
I just expected a bigger knockout punch eventually somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't know where, just something to be like, cool, that's a PLE moment. Like, Seth was good, but it kind of didn't make much sense now.
No, I think it was, much as the story of the WWE the last few months, audible after audible. They've gone, all right, we've lost Reed, Jay's had to win the match, all right, we'll write him out of it. They probably would have been still planning the match when they turned up for rehearsals.
Which is understandable under the conditions. But we'll get to it. We'll quickly cover SmackDown, because I didn't really take much from it. What about you?
Not really.
I mean, it's always a good show when Jay Uso goes off in an ambulance.
Yeah, there were some interesting parts to it. You start with that. Sami Zayn takes shots at Fatu, then retracts them. He wasn't feeling very Usi lately.
I was waiting for that. Fuck. I do have one moment I'd love to talk about, and I'm super stoked to have a WWE wrestler listen to our show.
Yeah?
Well, you asked about whether Kyrie has been a pirate or in a pirate gimmick this whole time. Her interaction with Tiffy backstage, she points at her dress because it's got the tassels coming on it and asks her if she's jellyfish. So I'm taking that as she listens, and it was a little...
She's diving into the... I did find that great when she grabbed the tassels.
I think it's a little nod to us. Like, yeah. I am a pirate. I know what a jellyfish is.
We know.
But I'm thinking, if you knew what a jellyfish was, you wouldn't ask a grown woman whether she's a jellyfish or not.
Could be part jellyfish. She may not have... Like, there's mermaids. But when pirates get delirious out at sea, she could have been a bit delirious and gone, are you a real jellyfish right now?
Well, her senses are all fucked up. She's been landlocked for years now.
Yeah. She'd have no idea what's up and what's down. And she was dumb enough to... You don't grab a jellyfish's stingers. What are they called?
Are they tentacles?
Tentacles?
I'm not sure. But Kyrie, just give us another sign if you're a listener.
Yeah, reach out.
Fuck, tough times. The aircon's off in Percy's bar. It's just been we thought our last episode was weird. We got delivered weird today.
Are we going to try for positivity again?
I think we're just going to try.
Yeah.
Actually, one more thing about SmackDown I'd like to touch is why the fuck? Like, am I taking crazy pills? How can you get pinned and lose the tag team championship 24 hours later, win the Elimination Chamber?
It doesn't quite make sense. Maybe they just didn't want to do because Rhea's so big and Hunter absolutely loves Io. They wouldn't do the typical tag team breakup.
But you shouldn't lose. Like, she got pinned by Lash Legend. We're pro Lash over here.
Yeah.
You get pinned by Lash Legend, then outlast 5 other opponents in what they call is the most physically damaging match you can go through.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So Lash Legend is more dominant than the Elimination Chamber itself.
I think so.
It's booked that way.
Yeah, but sometimes, when a good sports team or a good athlete loses the belt, you don't want to face them next up.
Yeah, okay.
You're like when if the Melbourne Storm lose a game, you don't want to be playing Melbourne next week.
Yeah, I get you.
And when you've got a supreme athlete like Rhea Ripley and she drops a belt, you don't want to fight her next.
Yeah. See, Io doesn't have to worry about that because she never gets pinned.
Yeah, so she doesn't understand.
God forbid. I got nothing else from SmackDown.
I like that the Undertaker's joined Chelsea Green's party. Maybe the campaign won't break up.
Well,
The Minister of Dark Affairs.
yeah, I like it. It's good to see a legend put an idiot in their place by backing the person they were bagging.
Yeah.
Chelsea on commentary was great.
I'd happily listen to that.
I don't think there's a better female talent that could do a commentary spot.
Not at all. No. I think she's the best talker in women's.
All right, should we get through to the chamber? I think I can quickly browse my the MFT. Why
Next.
it's not ending anytime soon.
Next.
We had some spooky dooky bullshit. Now we've got fucking Danhausen.
I'm not touching on them this week. Not after today.
Yeah, okay, let's get in the chamber.
Unless you want to.
No, I was just making sure everyone knew that it's not over yet.
It's definitely not over yet. I did have high hopes for it though. Like I didn't watch SmackDown yesterday, so I got up and straight away watched SmackDown, which led to pretty much around time to come around here. And I thought, you've prepared snacks. It's been a pretty chill morning. Had some nice meatballs. Oh, they were. You tried to go on my festive meatballs. It was a pretty cute attempt.
They weren't festive. I think it was this. It lacked. It was. They weren't bad, but I'll be the first to say. I am the honest one out of us two, so I'll say it.
You're a piece of shit.
It lacked a little bit of flavour. I think I could have done a bit more with them, but so could a chamber.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's get into chamber. Started off with the women's match. The entrances felt awkward, especially Alexa Bliss. She kind of just fucking stayed on the ramp for...
Yeah.
Felt like a leap year. I don't know. It was a long time. She was just killing time there. Well, all the entrances went pretty long. And like always, the men had to try and outdo it.
Each man tried to outdo the last one. And of course we finished with Cody fucking Rhodes.
They should have put him first so we could have had an hour and a half worth of entrances instead of the hour we got.
I reckon the second entrant would they'd only just be opening one of the pods now. Like the first pod if Cody entered first.
I would like to... that was a 3-hour show to the minute, pretty much. I reckon 40 minutes alone of that was entrances.
A lot of entrances.
Like they took a long fucking time. Every song played at least twice.
Yeah. Yeah, when you think about it, well, both chambers were 40 apiece.
Yeah, they're usually about 40 to 45.
So you got 80 minutes there, and then...
15 for...
IC. And I reckon Punk and Balor would have...
It went for 25, I think. So that's 120. So 2 hours. Then every 3... In each hour, there was 8 minutes of ads. So that's 24. Yeah, so that's about 40 minutes.
40 minutes of
entrances.
And ads, yeah. All and...
An hour of... Yeah, so the show was an hour of entrances and ads. Out of the 3 hours.
God damn it.
And we had a musical in there, but we'll get to that. That's what the edgy seat's for, Tom. You don't even want that saying anymore, do you?
I sunk in the back of my seat when I saw it open. I was like, this isn't what I think it's going to be. I didn't know what I thought it was going to be. I just didn't want it to be that.
We'll get to it. We are a pro Danhausen podcast.
What'd you make of the women's chamber?
I just lacked getting into gear. I think it was... I don't know, no one took a bump except for Tiffy. I feel like the running power slam that Raquel done to Kiana James and the corner spot between Tiffy once again, and Rhea. As far as I know, apart from a bit of poison mist, it was all Tiffy just taking wild bumps.
Yeah, until the butterfly was clipped her wings.
Yeah.
Even the double pin was cool.
Yeah, that was a very dominant run
from
Raquel.
Is that a first in chamber?
I don't want to say yes or no because I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'd never say something I'm not aware of.
I never spread misinformation.
I do have something written down here about Raquel, and it was Raquel cuts sick and goes on a rip and a tear and does a daily double by eliminating Asuka and Kiana James at the same time. But just like Kurt Angle and the one we covered from 20 years ago, you go on a streak like that, it's a pretty big come down.
Yeah, you crash hard.
And not often do we use Kurt Angle and come down in the same sentence.
He never did.
Yeah, so that run went pretty quick, and then it was the prettiest moonsault ever that got rid of her. Rhea wins, which as an Australian, it's always proud to see, especially while we're grieving our trouble thieves injuries.
Yeah.
I think she's got her greatest challenge yet, Rhea does, and she has to make a WrestleMania worthy match out of Jade Cargill.
Oh, talk about shit into clay.
I think she's the greatest women's wrestler ever. Already. Aussie bias, Rhea. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But to get a decent enough match out of Jade, like Tiffy went alright at SummerSlam, but when she had to lose, it was shit.
Yeah.
Like when the Saturday night main event was just rubbish.
Boring squash match. Everyone was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. You'd think Rhea wins, gets a Mania moment.
I think she has to for the sake of the world.
Yeah.
And just the sake of wrestling, WWE. Like it's...
From memory, I don't think she's... The big pay-per-views over the last 2 years, she's always lost. Like, ever since she lost Dom, she lost to that EO.
Yeah, pretty much since the Netflix first one, where she wins the title off Liv. I think she's only all she does is lose.
Yeah,
feels like
she won War Games.
But that's
Crown Jewel, a team, and EO was in her team,
and then the tag match. Yeah, so it's all
EO
related. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like, there's no story in any of the main title matches apart from like Raquel and Liv have made a story out of it.
Yeah, they have.
Punk and Reigns is just big names. Jade Rhea is just trying to keep the wrestling fans happy. And what the fuck do you do in Randy and Drew? We can get to that eventually unless you want to touch on it now. Because we've got a really good match that was after the...
That was edge of seat. You were crippling that pillow that I gave you for Christmas. You were so nervous if AJ lost.
The seams are ripped.
Yeah.
I was just
look after it. It wasn't fucking cheap.
I can't help my emotions. You laughed at me for crying last week. I get a little bit excited over my favourite wrestler's favourite wrestler. First single match in over 10 years. Sue me.
All I'm saying, you got to look after your possessions, mate. I had to put a lot of thought into that gift for you. I don't want you ruining it.
I appreciate the gift, and I said that when you gave it to me.
You've had it for 2 months.
And I use it occasionally.
You want to talk about...
Mothers?
Yeah. You want to talk...
My dad fucked your mum.
You've thrown me off my train of
thought. We'll get to the match anyway. Big time Bex and the man.
You just make me feel like a nitwit sometimes.
I never said it. You put that pressure on yourself. When the match was starting, I was convinced that the WWE was more interested in the story of the crate than they were with that match, just because of the way it fell on the card. Like, I'm not saying that. It's just how I took it as a fan. But fair enough, because that match just... It was as good as what Maxine and Natty could do, I think. I mean, it took 10 minutes to get interesting. The next 3 minutes were good. I think Jessica Carr was the best in that.
And she spent half of it on the ground.
She took bumps. It was fun that she was involved in it. But yeah, she was my favourite. out of those two.
Three.
Three.
I do like to the it adds to the story of whenever Jessica Carr referees Becky Lynch, Becky loses.
Yeah. I was hoping there'd be a quick count in there.
That would be good. Yeah, instead of I don't love her submission.
No, what do they call it? Yeah. This looks like Dancing with the Stars move gone wrong. Don't drop me. Wait, don't drop me.
That works well with Becky's attire as well.
Yeah. That was just a cha-cha that went for 15 minutes.
I'll vote it like a 6.8. No, or maybe a 6.2 on the lower side.
Out of 13.
Yeah.
Which is also a 4 out of 7 stars. Finn vs. Punk. It was hard for me to get interested at all because for the dozens and dozens of WAE fans, today is the day that the NRL starts. That is mine and Tom's first love.
Yes.
Yeah. You think we put up with a shitty relationship with wrestling? I think NRL could do whatever they want with us and we'd just sit there and watch it just like wrestling.
They do at the moment with the rule changes.
Yeah. Forcing relevancy. But, so we're a bit distracted anyway going into that match, but, Punk was never going to lose that match, so it was kind of hard to be
invested.
Yeah, I just wanted to save all my energy for the Creighton Chamber, I guess. But Finn came out, old song, crowd even done the interaction for his entrance, which was fun. He was looking freaky deaky.
He was. 0 body fat Finn.
Finn doesn't avoid carbs. Carbs avoid Finn,
yes.
I think. Was it Bruno where he commits carbicide?
Yes.
Gets drunk on carbs?
I had carb goggles on.
Oh, God. Such a good movie. But yeah, the match couldn't get the respect it deserved because Punk vs. Reigns is already named. I know people like you and I would get excited for Finn vs. Reigns or a triple threat or whatever, but it was set in stone. We all knew.
Yeah, you don't prevent a super fight for the sake of shocking people.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to.
I wouldn't for that one. And I'm pretty against the grain when it comes to shocks. And
yeah, you like when they do weird shit with storylines.
Yeah. Not so much coffins in crates. But I do like some weird shit.
I saw you tapping your foot along to his song. Don't lie.
I was even doing the little fucking dances.
The Thriller.
Let's get to it. The best part of the show. The crate reveal was real. I think they could have started the musical there when Pierce and Aldous had the crowbars and they're like opening the box. They could have picked it up and done some dances with the fucking
sound like a sandwich board, like the sign guy.
Dun, 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 dun. Real Broadway crowbar dances.
That would be great.
They just open it and walk away.
Yeah, after worrying for so long, they're like, all right, it's opened. Our job's done.
Yeah, they moved on. It was a coffin, and then it was Danhausen.
It was a box in a box.
Actually, there was some shitty dancers first.
Yeah, all the dancers walked out.
Yeah. Yeah, then it was Danhausen, and then he walked around, done his weird dance, put a jar of teeth on the commentator's desk. Was there a lid on that? Because when they showed it after, there was no lid.
I don't think there was a lid. I don't think there ever was.
Yeah, okay.
You never know when you need to add more teeth.
Well, it wasn't full.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to close it off then, do you?
I wish they closed the fucking whole thing off, but I digress. So when he done his final finish and the crowd started booing over the music, I thought that was pretty funny.
That was...
I'm neutral Danhausen. I just don't think that was the time to debut him. From what I've seen online, he's just backstage segments and a match 5 times a year.
Yeah. Or just for the hype of it.
Yeah.
The amount you hyped up that box just seems like...
A 2-week hype up for a bad Rocky Horror Picture Show song.
Yeah. I would have liked to be in a fly on the wall in Gorilla when the lights went out and the boos just got more and more aggressive.
They don't get it. That booing is Chicago in shock. That's what it means over here.
Look, we're in a new era.
We are.
We're in the Danhausen era.
I wish it was a Slim Jim commercial, to be honest. I think they would have been angry at boos instead of being like, okay, that was it.
Will we should have known it wasn't going to be anything like groundbreaking when on SmackDown it was everyone was around it for an ESPN ad. And then,
was Johnny on the top again?
I can't remember. And then earlier in the show when they were talking about when they're going to announce it, Truth comes and does a Papa John's pizza advertisement as well.
Yeah, so it was 2 advertisements before it was Danhausen, so they could have made it another one. I have just come up with something, and I you know how, you may not know this, Triple H is apparently a really big fan of Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, right.
So maybe he was like, come into this creative meeting, we've got something to show you, you're going to love it. And he come in, he sits there, and it's like, we're going to have this crate, and it's going to go for 2 weeks. It's going to be a big mystery. Online are going to love it. It's going to be all over headlines. It's going to be all the wrestling fans talk about for a while, for the 2 weeks leading into Chamber. And then we reveal it's Danhausen. Is that why Johnny has been depressed for the last 2 weeks? Because he was like, I can't face this crowd.
Yeah, I think so. Well, he walked away during Candice's match.
He had an anxiety attack. He goes, these 4 fans. They're going to be so pissed tomorrow.
Yep.
They're bored now with my wife in the ring. Imagine what they're going to be like tomorrow when Danhausen comes out of a crate.
He's probably sitting there like, well, at least I don't have to go to work till Friday again, SmackDown. It's a few days for it to cool off. This is Raw's problem first.
I don't want to watch anything Danhausen to get used to him. I just want to see what he does. No, I'll be open-minded with it.
I'm going to clean slate. For like, whatever you've done in the past, that's cool. Don't know. Do not know. But I'll keep an open mind. Could end up freaky deaky.
Well, fucking Finn Balor was looking freaky deaky.
He
with
was.
Those abs. God damn. Lucky I'm not hungry, because he could have been my snack. I need some air conditioning, a cool towel, and another beer.
I'm schwitzing over here.
Do we get into the men's match, the main event?
Yes.
Well, we had another 40 minutes of entrances. The crowd was showing life during the entrances, which is great.
Shout out Javon Evans saying he was nervous.
I like honesty. We've always been an honest show. I'm the more honest host.
You're a hoser.
A hoser?
Yeah.
See, you're not even Canadian. I'm fair dinkum true blue over here.
You're not.
Fair dinkum baby blues as well. Have a go at them. Don't look at them.
You weren't even born here.
What?
You weren't born here.
In Australia?
Yeah.
Where was I born then? Parts unknown?
No.
Where?
I'm not going to leave. It's personal information.
Okay,
dozens and dozens don't need to know
We'll move on. I was surprised to see, well, once again, we had people sharing the same clothing colour in the match. Javon and Cody sharing gold. Orton and LA Knight sharing red. But I was shocked to see Orton in red.
It's been like years since he's been in red.
Absolutely. I thought it was a sign. He didn't punt Cody Rhodes in the skull, so it wasn't a sign at all. You could say the way that he won was kind of...
It was
a bit dodgy. I think it's just playing eyes up footy. You play what's in front of you, and that's what Cody done to qualify for the chamber. So
exactly.
He can't really be a faulty bitch over it.
No, I see no fault.
He would have done the same thing if he was in the same position.
Exactly. I reckon there might have been an audible. I reckon LA Knight might have been booked to win that, and then after that botch, Hunter's gotten to the referee's ear and tell him he's out now.
He's the reason that Danhausen got booed.
Yeah. Fuck up an elbow drop, you're going to get pinned by Logan Paul.
It's one of those things, like, most sport, including wrestling, is stupid. So, a running race, you could win the race for 99% of it, but if you lose going over the finish line, you lose.
Yeah.
On paper, Logan Paul
won that match.
Yeah, won that match, the most eliminations, but wasn't the last man standing. I know it makes no sense. It's just a weird little, I guess, autistic way that I look at it.
Look, it's a numbers game until it's not.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it was a numbers game until it wasn't.
Well, everyone tries to say that the Michael Jordan saying of, I didn't lose, I just ran out of time. That's 100% losing. You know the rules going into it.
Yeah, Jordan was a bit salty with losing, though.
It's like, what do you mean? That's the game.
Yeah. Once time expires, you don't play anymore.
Yeah,
That's
like,
the game.
no, you didn't win. The other team ran out of time. You're a fucking dickhead.
Yeah. No, I prefer we don't lose, we learn.
Yeah.
That's...
I mean, there's results. I need results. I need black and white.
Yeah.
Seth returned.
Pretty cool.
There was a decoy runner. It's another NRL joke. Decoy runner of a masked man, just like yesterday. And then, yeah, Seth came out. I could tell from the body straight away. I know that body well.
It sounds like it.
Oh, I know.
Between that and Finn Balor,
I know this.
you do need
all this Rocky Horror Picture Show's gone to my head.
It's a cold shower when I get home from Percy's bar. Oh, God.
I was annoyed that stoked that he hit Logan Paul, but he sized up Cody from the outside for about 5 minutes. And I'm kind of like, just go in there. Fucking stomp the cunt.
Do it. The decoy runner must have had some strength to him because all the security guards and all the referees had to contain him, and then they clocked off. They didn't come back for the door was wide open for the rest of the chamber. Because then Drew runs in.
That's right. They had to get fucking 18 blokes to get rid of that jobber as well. God forbid he done something. Should have let him go. He was climbing the fucking outside. What was he going to do?
I'll find a way in here.
I'll make an entrance. I'll come to the top. Was he going to fucking Mission Impossible it?
Yes.
I expected some more high-flying spots from Javon. I expected Trick. Sorry, I'm going to stop saying expected. I was hoping.
Javon Williams
was going to do some more high-flying spots. I was hoping his brother Trick was going to be a little bit more dominant in the ring.
I wanted a bit more out of Trick, just with how over he is.
I still, regardless, I don't know how they're going to make me change my mind, but Trick should have won that chamber.
That would have been so cool.
You would have made a lot of money just in merch alone from whatever he does with the mic, being number one contender against Drew from now till Mania.
You would have made a killing.
And you could have just had Cody going in and fucking Drew to get the finish.
Yeah.
So Trick wins. And that's fine. He loses it 2 months later. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. It wasn't a clean win, so it's fine. BFT on top of the pod was pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know what they're made out of. I was fucking scared they're going to fall through.
I would have been fucking nervous.
I'm at that age. I'm like, oh.
I feel that they both stayed there for a while after. I think they were afraid to move.
And I'm like, ooh, ah.
You were like that during Finn's match as well.
I was, wow. Coup de grace.
Oh, boy.
I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to really touch on. It was pretty straightforward.
I think so.
It wasn't that bad. I was just, once again, manage your expectations. I got caught up in headlines and whoever these people are that feel the need to fucking say this shit and make me believe it, that's their fault, not mine.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. We got 7 weeks till Mania.
We've got Seth back, hopefully. You'd hope he's cleared for in-ring action. I don't know. Seth and Randy are my two favourite in the men's.
Yeah, well, Seth's going to be on Raw, obviously. It's a shame Bronson and Bron aren't there unless Bron's going to come back for it. But Raw could be fucking huge for the next 7 weeks. It's got Brock Lesnar every week. I think Roman's got 4 or 5 more appearances out of those 7 weeks. And then whatever Seth's going to fucking say and do.
It's going to be
Raw's
good.
going to be good. SmackDown's going to be mid.
Yeah, you're just going to have a even saltier... Wait till Cody's tantrum.
Yeah, then Sammy's going to have a tantrum and then gaslight himself into thinking that fucking something else is going on.
Imagine what he'd be like with his missus at the moment.
He's sleeping on the lounge. I just haven't been myself. What's going on? I don't know. I lost a match and I just don't know what's happening anymore.
Are you cheating? I don't know. Maybe I'm cheating.
So you think I'm cheating? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm cheating. I probably did cheat.
Having an existential crisis.
Over one chance, one opportunity. Could have captured everything you ever wanted. Oh, God. This is fun. I'm having fun. I think that's it.
I think so.
We'll wrap it up there.
Trying to think. I don't know. I've got subpar meatball goggles.
Oh wow!
I can't even think straight. Did Danhausen even come out? I don't know.
I preferred the dancing scene on that iCarly episode.
That's what it gave me, those vibes of like that dancing scene meets Rocky Horror.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on in here, but I think I like it. All right. Well, I think we wrap it up there. We'll be back Thursday for another episode.
That's a good spot. That's a good spot to wrap it up.
Well, you've viciously attacked me twice.
I haven't done shit.
I try to cook something hospitality. I'm just providing for my host.
I appreciate it.
For my guests.
I appreciate it, all right? And the little boys were good. Not like an Uncle Vince little boy.
No, not little. No, you didn't say that. I think the boys are pretty safe around here, the little boys.
I think so. What are they called? Cheerios?
Friend of Friends is the ones that sits on the little boys.
Got to go see Johnny Tuesday for that.
Yeah, or fucking business partner Don and his business partner on a little island. I might have to censor all this.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. He's the Rhodesian Feather. I'm Old Space Mountain. You're Danhausen fans. See you next time.